Some parents of special needs students claim their children are being mistreated in school, but they're not getting answers from school staff.
Now, legislation is being introduced to put cameras in classrooms with special needs students. The I-Team's Vanessa Murphy digs deeper to find out why the issue is so controversial.
6-year-old Iker has special needs. He's nonverbal. So when he came home from school with injuries like these, he couldn't tell his dad, Francisco Flores, what happened.
So you still don't know about the wound on the arm?
Mm-mm.
You still don't know what happened about him losing a tooth?
Mm.
And you still don't know what those 2 marks are on his back?
No.
Over the past 6 months,
the abuse wasn't just one time.
The I-Team has interviewed several parents.
There's 2 different stories
with the same problem.
I was feel guilty because I was taking her to school and I don't know that she was going to be safe.
Their children with special needs like autism can't express what's happening at school. The parents suspect they're being mistreated, and they're not getting answers from staff.
I think it's time.
State Senator Scott Hammond wants cameras in classrooms. The Republican is co-sponsoring a bill with State Senator Mo Dennis, a Democrat, to make it a requirement in public school classes where more than 50% of the students have special needs. A similar bill was introduced in 2017, but it was never even voted on.
Perhaps it was politics, and perhaps it was just, some people were worried about the cost, but we'll find out come this session. Other than that, I don't know what it could have prevented it, because it's needed, it's necessary now.
Senator Hammond's bill does not yet specify a cost.
We do have concerns about unfunded mandates, and we know that cameras in classrooms will cost millions of dollars.
Kirsten Searer is a spokeswoman for the Clark County School District.
We also have some legal concerns as well, because it's not just about the one student in concern. There's privacy concerns for the staff members in the classroom, for the other students in the classroom.
Marianne Lanuti is an attorney who has represented families of special needs students.
In my opinion, the only thing that the school district is protecting is themselves.
The I-Team has learned since 2015 alone, CCSD has spent more than $1.9 million on lawsuits the district has settled involving special needs students. Those are taxpayer dollars.
Could the cost be offset with litigation and cameras?
Well, I think that's something that we could look at, but I think that you can't underestimate the cost of these cameras.
Searer acknowledges the district is seeing an increase in litigation surrounding special needs students.
I think even with, say, a camera in a classroom, one could argue that maybe the cost would be even higher, because a camera might reveal things in litigation that has some kind of financial value to it.
John Velardita is the executive director of the Clark County Education Association, which represents teachers. He suggests using money that would pay for cameras to instead hire more special ed teachers. And he has 3 main concerns about the legislation:
privacy issue, due process issue, and a fiscal impact.
If everything is happening in the classroom as it should be, what's the problem with having the cameras?
Well, one, I think you should ask a parent, because we've heard loud and clear from parents that they don't want their child being videotaped without their permission.
But parents we talked with do want cameras.
What would you say to parents of children who are nonverbal and can't speak about what may have happened to them at school, who say having these cameras is a no-brainer?
I think they have a good point. It's very hard to disagree with them.
Both the union and the district say they're open to talking about cameras in special needs classrooms, but they also admit it's an idea that is controversial. To these parents, though, cameras mean one thing: safety for their children. Vanessa Murphy, 8 News Now.
The I-Team also reached out to the Nevada State Education Association union to get its take. It represents school staff. We received no response. CCSD did just inform us this evening the district is estimating the cost of the cameras in special needs classrooms to be $12.5 million on average per school year.